Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Shri Paramagurubhyo Namaha Shri Parameshti Gurubhyo Namaha. Shri Durga Saptashati from Markandeya Purana is the one recited all over the country in praise of Durga in the form of Mahakali, Mahalakshmi and Mahasaraswati. Markandeya Purana is one of the oldest and also the largest Purana, having 130 plus chapters. Some say it is 134, some say 137. However, it is 130 plus chapters. Even the story of Harishchandra is part of Markandeya Purana, among many others. Among these 134 chapters of Markandeya Purana, 13 chapters are dedicated to Durga Saptashati, with 700 shlokas. And the learned scholars say that they are not just shlokas, they are the mantras in reality. They have the power of mantra which bestows everything on the sadhaka who practices or who recites Durga Saptashati. And particularly during Navaratri, it's very common practice to recite Durga Saptashati in the houses as well as in temples. There are various procedures practiced in reciting Durga Saptashati, are also called Devi Mahatmya, but the one which is very commonly practiced and very well accepted is, which I am going to mention now. You should begin with Sankalpa, with Prayashita Sankalpa. What we call is Prayashita Sankalpa. I remember a great Shividya Pasaka who is no more now, very well known in Karnataka particularly, by name Gunjuru Ramachandra Shastrigalu. He was a learned scholar, wrote many books on astrology also. He's a good astrologer too. He used to tell his disciples that whenever you take up some ritual, always do this Sankalpa called for Prayashita Sankalpa. Prayashita Sankalpa. That will give you, it will make you eligible to take up the task of whatever you want to go for rituals. So, This Prayashita Sankalpa is praying the divine to pardon all our mistakes and give us the eligibility to recite Durga Saptashati. That's the beginning to begin with, and then go as usual to Achamya Pranayamya, then Sankalpa, whatever the desire, and then comes to Guru and Ganapati Prarthana, Asana Vidhi, Bahya Bhuta Shuddhi, Sthala Shuddhi, Bhu Shuddhi, Bhuta Shuddhi, Pranapatishta, Shapoddhara Mantra, and Utkilana Mantra. These are the prerequisites before going to recite Durga Saptashati. And then comes to the real part of it. Begin from the Kavacham. Chandi Kavacha is called the armor. Then the Argala Stotra, and then Kilakam, Ratri Suktam. After that, Navakshari Mantra or Navarna Mantra is also part of Saptashati Parayana Krama. So, Navakshari Japa Vidhi with Nyasa and etc. And then there is a Nyasa also for Saptashati Parayana. So when it's Nyasa means it's only mantras have Nyasas. Saptashati also is a Mala mantra with 700 shlokas. And it is also said each shloka itself is a mantra, and together also is a mantra, Mala mantra. This is also a practice of doing Samputi Karana of some other mantra with each shloka of Durga Saptashati for a specific sankalpas. After this Nyasa, we go to Prathama Adhyaya to Ekadasha Adhyaya as it is in the text. Only thing I observe is we must compare our whatever the linguistic text, maybe Kannada, Tamil or Telugu, whatever language, with the original text of Sanskrit, because most of the time when translating from Sanskrit to the local language, there are likely the mistakes occurs, and even there is also the mistakes in Padavibhaga also, division of the words and sentences in the sloka. This could be avoided by going through a correction if necessary to be made. One example I could give is when we go to this Shapa Nashana, Shapa Nashana Graha mantra. This mantra is chanted for Shapa Nashana, destroy the Shapa, whatever we have, and so that we can proceed with the Saptashati Parayana. There are texts which reads as Shapa Anugraham mantra. Instead of Shapa Nashanugraha mantra, I have come across some text which reads as Shapa Anugraha mantra. Anyway, so these are the things to be taken care to get the best benefits, what is assured by the saints, rishis, who has composed this Durga Saptashati mantra. From first adhyaya to 11th adhyaya we can continue, but it is always better after every adhyaya doing whatever possible mantra japa of Navarana mantra. That makes more effective. It is always better after every adhyaya, every chapter, recite whatever number of possible Navarana mantra which will fortify the Saptashati Parayana. But after reciting 11th adhyaya, it is a must to chant a stotra called Siddha Kunjika Stotra. It is from Rudra Yamala, but that reads any recitation of Devi Mahatme without reciting Siddha Kunjika Stotra is like crying in the forest. Aranya Rodana, they say. So, Siddha Kunjika Stotra has to be chanted after the completion of Ekadasha Adhyaya, 11th chapter. Then once again we come back to other two Adhyayas, chapters, 12th and 13th. Thus it completes the all 13 chapters of Durga Saptashati. Then as usual, Uttara Vidhi will have same thing, Uttara Vidhi, Nyasa and all there. And then Devi Suktam, Rahasya Trayam, and end with Kshama Prarthana. This is the procedure normally followed, and even I follow it, and I found it is very effective this way. And there are texts also. I think unfortunately we don't have the copy of Katyayani Tantra in any language other than the oldest version. That is not in the form of readable format. Someone has to try to find the Katyayani Tantra original and make it available at least in Sanskrit readable format, and then it can go to other. And Katyayani Tantra clearly gives the procedure of reciting Durga Saptashati mantra, Saptashati Parayana. And there are also methods of reciting Sati. One is all 13 chapters, as I mentioned, together in one sitting. Or if it cannot be done, in a span of 3 days, as under. First day, first chapter. Second day, chapter 2, 3 and 4. Third day, 5 to 13. This is one method of reciting Saptashati. But here, every day to begin, first day it's okay. Second day to begin chapter 2, one has to go back and start from beginning itself. Do all that Purva thing, Achamya, Pranayamya, Sthala Shuddhi, Bhuta Shuddhi, everything, including Kavacha, Argala, Kilaka, everything should be recited. Then second, third, fourth. That means Purva Bhaga should be definitely be recited every day. That is the another. So in Navaratri, if somebody does it like this in 3 days, one Parayana, in 9 days it's possible to make at least 3 Parayanas. Then the other method is doing it in a 7 days span. That is the first day, first chapter, second day, second and third day, chapter 4th, fourth day, 5, 6, 7, 8, fifth day, 9 and 10, sixth day, 11, and seventh day, 12th and 13 with the Uttara, all that krama. And there is also, people say, if the people don't have time, we have time for everything and we don't have time for doing these things. At least Madhyama Charitra can be recited. That's one version, one opinion. That is, chapters 2, 3, 4 can be recited if people don't have time. And recently I also rendered Lagu Saptashati also. Also, people who don't find any time for Saptashati Parayana, they can also do Parayana of Lagu Saptashati. And Devi Mahatmya, though it seems to be fight between the Durga in different forms with the demons, the whole Durga Saptashati is between begins with Surata, a king, Samadhi, a Vaishya, a merchant, and Sumedha is a Rishi. Then the Asuras, Madhukaitaba, Mahishasura, Rakta Bija, Dhumralochana, all this. So, though it looks like a story, not only these slokas have a effect of a mantra and also conveys a great philosophical and spiritual message. Today, I would like to speak about those things, though not the story of Devi Mahatmya as all of us know about it. Surata, the king, is the allegories to the body. Samadhi, the merchant, is mind, and the Sumedha is the intellect. These three characters represent here the body, mind, and intellect. Manassu, Deha, Manassu, Mattu, Buddhi, if you want to see that. And the name suggests, Suratha. Ratha is a chariot. Suratha is a good chariot. The body is the chariot and the self is the rider. The one who rides that the chariot. So man does the journey of life through the cycle of samsara with the chariot of the body. In this long cycle of innumerable births and deaths called samsara chakra, human goes through countless lives. The suffering goes on, and in the bargain, he will not realize the self, which is all riding in chariot, but he will not realize it. The whole purpose is to realize that self Atman. We continue suffer till we realize that self. So, in Saptashati, the Supreme Self, the Goddess, becomes the rider, the driver, I should call it. Anyway, the story goes that everything he loses and suffering, and he comes with searching for this thing. But he comes to, in the guise of going to the forest for hunting. He leaves his kingdom and come because he is disgusted with what all that happened to him and his relatives and his own citizens as deciding. That's how he was. So, because though his name was Surata, he was not truly Surata. That's why he could not run his kingdom and he came to the forest. On the other hand, there is Vaishya called Samadhi. Samadhi is called meditation. What we achieve meditation is Samadhi. Some is together or integrated. Mentioned two words. Dha is to hold. That is Samadhi. That is focused mind. Samadhi is the focused or a concentrated state of mind, as the name indicates. This Samadhi Vaishya, the merchant, is definitely a single-minded, one-pointed in his pursuits, because being a merchant, unless he focus single-minded one-pointedness on his wealth to earn wealth, he will not be successful. So, he was Samadhi, which represents the mind, the focus of the mind. But still, it was a failure, and he also came out from his business and searching for some solution. We are all like the king and the merchant only, because we have a ratha and we don't know how to ride it, and we are focused when we don't know how to focus. still be a hurt when you are today and cling on to our old ways, and we fail to learn from the past. This is how it goes. Instead of finding solutions, we constantly worry about our miseries. When they came to the sage by name Sumedha, they found even the animals there were very well tamed. Yet the king and the merchant find it hard to awaken their abilities to discern and become dispassionate. We also undergo similar thing. We go to temple or a ashram or to a spiritual personalities or to a great saint, but our mind will be still wandering. Similarly, that happens to Samadhi and Suratha also. Samadhi became unhappy because his concentration was only on wealth alone. His single-minded pursuit was only his material wealth. So whatever we focus, we get it. That's very simple. Thoughts do manifest, and our life is what our thoughts makes it. The focus should have been on the Divine Mother. She is the only object of meditation that could have brought happiness in the present and forever. The body, that is Ratha, and the mind and intellect serves no purpose unless they are properly focused on the true purpose. So only the intellect or insight of knowledge which can lead to the goddess, that is the Supreme Self. An awakened intellect or focused mind, only capable of deep meditation, but under the wise guidance of a sage like Medha, Sumedha, this is where Suratha, who has turned his earthly kingdom followed by imperishable kingdom in the next life, and Samadhi, on the other hand, has grown wise and dispassionate. He has become free from worldly attachment because of Sumedha. His mind has become fixed only on supreme knowledge, the goddess. This is true Samadhi. This is the true significance of the three main characters with whom Saptashati begins and also ends. Durga Saptashati seems to be a story of battle between the goddess and the demons. There is significance to these demons and the battles. That is the inner battle between divine and demonic forces within us, within our human psyche. It is the battle between the positive and negative. These battlegrounds are our human consciousness, and these demons are psychic forces. This is what we should learn from Durga Saptashati. So, we shall go to find out next what are the demonic forces which need to be fought for both materialistic well-being, materialistic benefits, as well as the salvation, Jivan Mukti. Jivan Mukti is knowing thyself, knowing self. That's it. We shall now go to let's go to understand the first set of demons in Devi Mahatme, Madhu and Kaitaba. Let's see who are they.